I do want to do a quick video before I leave. I want to do a quick video on how, I don't like that light is like shining right there in the middle, but I wanted to do a quick video on how I get through my depression and what I've been utilizing. There's also this pill that someone suggested to me that I do want to start utilizing, but in the moment, what I've been doing to help my depression is, one, choosing myself more. I feel like my depression at this point in my life was an onset of me not choosing myself, me sacrificing myself because I need to make money, I need to pay my bills, and sacrificing my happiness at a job that wasn't making me happy. It was making me depressed. And that was challenging for me because I felt like, you should be able to find joy regardless of your circumstances. But it was also making me feel stuck and like I didn't have power, and like I just had to endure what was going on. And one thing for me was noticing or realizing that no, you have a choice and you don't have to be here. Like, you do not have to be here. And detachment is one of those things for me that really helps to elevate my faith, because if I'm detaching from this because I am choosing to choose me, then I have to have faith that everything is going to work out. I have to have radical faith in this working out because I'm choosing myself. And to me choosing myself is the same thing to me as like me listening to my spirit, me listening to God. So, that my internal compass, I don't feel well here, which is a sign that I don't feel well. Like I have a choice on whether I want to be here. So choosing myself is one of the things that helped me to really get out of a depressive state. Something else that helps with my depression is movement, like I said before in the last video. So exercise, moving my body, like just getting up out of bed, cleaning up, just moving myself, dancing, just shaking the energy up instead of letting it remain stagnant. To my previous point with movement, when it comes to like just shifting your energy in space, cleaning up. Like, I'm still working on cleaning up my apartment. I'm taking my time because I'm focusing on one area at a time. Like, I had a whole bunch of stuff just piled up in my desk area, so I'm cleaning that and just washing my clothes, getting into a routine. And when I wash my clothes, just go ahead and fold it up, So that's something too. When you realize that you have control over your life, like, we can debate that, like that going with the flow, but also just controlling the things that you can control. And if I can control the good habits, if I can control my routine versus feeling like everything outside of me is controlling what's going on, that helps. Something else, I said exercise, I said dancing, writing is huge for me. I've been recently, I would say in the last 6 months or so, I've been implementing the bullet journal method. I've always journaled, but my journals can sometimes be a catalog of like seamless thought, like just running from page to page to page to page, which is still helpful because it's helping me to get it out. But using the bullet journal method, which I can go over in more detail, is helping my thoughts to have systems to it. So just helping me with more organization. I do free write in my bullet journal, like, okay, this note, this is how I'm feeling. Next note, this is like just letting it carry out. But there's organization too, because there's a date. I can go back and there's a page, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can go over that in more detail, but writing is huge. Singing has also been something that I have used throughout time to feel better. So I'll get in here and I just let it out. I just sing. And there's no judgment. You know, I just allow myself to be free. And I remember going out maybe like last year and just allowing myself to just dance and sing and just move my body, and it felt so freeing because I was going through something in that time. And you know, like, it's a way to celebrate. It's a way to worship when you feel connected to something that you love doing. Something else that I, have used to get through my depression is physical touch. Physical touch. Look, everybody might not agree with this, but this is me. This is what I did. So, cuddling with somebody you care about. Like, hold me. It's a great way to get some serotonin going and all those hormones or whatever. Like, just being held, being loved on. Great way for me. Getting away and breaking up your routine is something too. Like, again, recently I was very, very sad, and my friend was like, "Hey, you got a tree house somewhere?" And I was like, "I'm going." It was out in nature, and I just sat outside in a rocking chair in this tree house and like just enjoyed the change in my routine. Like, that was really great for me. So changing up your routine, doing things that you love. Like, I haven't done this in a while, but this is something I love to do. Going skating, like just feeling like I am flying. Like, do things that you love to do. Spending time with my family, spending time in nature. Spending time with my family is huge because they are a bunch of clowns, and when I'm with them, I get to play with the kids. I'm running around the house. We're eating, we're playing games, we're watching movies. That time away from my problems is such a healing time and such a healing space. So I'm very grateful that I have my family to help me, in those times of need. Like, it's not even something I have to talk about. I just need to be present with them. Very healing. I said it before, but time out in nature, like, that is something that I utilize. It's free. Whenever I was teaching in places, that was stressful, if I could find time to get off campus, I would find the nearest park and just sit out there. For me, when you're teaching, you're dealing with so much energy. You're dealing with so much energy. Getting out in nature was a great way for me to just decompress. So, so I can just have what I need to equip myself before going back in. Eating well. Eating, I would say, unprocessed foods, so foods that haven't gone through so many different changes before it hits your plate. Foods that hopefully don't have so many chemicals in it, and that's something I will have to go deeper into because I don't know off the top of my head, but I know that our food industry is monopolized, and that if you can find a way to eat organic and it's actually organic and it's not laced with all of that stuff, I'm sure that that can also help to improve your mood. And meditating, just being present, being in the moment, like that is something I am still trying to master. Like just be in the moment. My friend told me, can you live for today? Do you have everything you need for today? And I remember in the past when I was going through my trials financially, like I would break it down minute by minute. Like, Nashima, you got gas in your car? Is your belly full? Can you get home? You still got a roof over your head? You're winning. You've won for today. We don't gotta worry about tomorrow. Let's just get through today. So that, being present. Laughter for me is huge. It's huge. Like, I don't watch horror movies because my mind be fucked up. But I love comedies, and so sometimes I allow myself to just take a break. I need to do that more often. Shit, that's another thing. Rest. But I'll allow myself to just, let's watch something funny. Like, let me just watch something funny. It's enough going on out there. If I can control what's going on right here, then I'm going to control that. And take my mind off of it. Let's watch comedy. Let's just laugh, That's huge for me. And music, like I said, not just singing, but also just listening to music that is going to elevate me, elevate my mood, elevate my spirit. That's one reason why I really do love 90s music, because it takes me back to childhood. And during that time, fortunately, there was some certain times where it wasn't as carefree, but damn, I got booger. But for a huge part of my childhood, I didn't have to worry. Like, I'm grateful for that. Damn, that's another one. That's another one I be forgetting, honestly. Gratefulness. Gratefulness. Be grateful for where you are. My friend had to remind me of that, and that's something that I wrote in my journal that I'm gonna start doing. Like, what are you grateful for today? I'm quick to say, thank you, God. Thank you, God. Thank you for getting me through. Thank you for another day. Thank you for allowing me to see. Thank you for me being able to hear. Thank you for my mind. Thank you for me being able to still have my mobility. Thank you for my friends. Thank you for my family. Like, let's just break it down. What can I be thankful for? Something else. I was going to something else. Being grateful. I said laughter. Taking the focus off myself. Sometimes that helps. Let me not be so. I had to realize too that, Nashima, you can be very self-centered. Everybody is going through something, and that doesn't mean that it minimizes what you're going through, but everyone is going through shit. And here you are talking about your shit all the time. I just feel like this. I just feel like that. Don't you be an energy vampire. That's just a conversation to myself. I had to realize, like, Nashima, you are really stuck in your shit. And here you are, you got other people that are going through their stuff, and you're so focused on your own stuff. So, just focus on someone else. Take the focus off you. Go volunteer somewhere. I feel like my I don't want to look at it that way, but I haven't started like really volunteering, but like my friend, she's here. And so it's just like, okay, if I can help her and just take the energy off myself, and I know it's an exchange because she does the same thing for me, but it's also medicinal because she has children, and so it's just like it's a benefit to everyone. I can help her, she can have a break, the kids can have fun, you know what I'm saying? Like, it works for everyone. So finding ways to help someone else helps me to sometimes just get out of that space. Did I already mention cleaning up? That's a big one for me. Like, just clean up your space, clean it out. Like, I'm about to get rid of some old clothes so I can go get some new ones. And I think too, aligning my beliefs with my actions, so there's not that cognitive dissonance, like, oh, I want to do this because I believe in this, but my actions are not aligned with it. So I mentioned that because I know or have an awareness about certain industries and like fast fashion and all that stuff. And if I know that it can be harmful for the environment, I know this, then when I get rid of my clothes, let me try to get rid of them in a way where, well, one, I'm not just discarding it. Let me give it away to someone else if the clothes are in good condition. If they're not in good condition, then let me repurpose them for something else, which is why I have old cut up t-shirts sometimes that I'll use to clean up. I think I've showed y'all in another video, but these, I'll use them for like removing makeup and stuff, which is an old cut up t-shirt. Just aligning my beliefs with my actions. I want to be someone who cares about how her decisions, how her choices impact others, whether it's the environment, whether it's people, whether it's animals, whatever. I want to be intentional about my actions, and that is going to make me or help me to be happier, help me to be that person that I see myself being, because I'm aligned with my beliefs and my actions. What else? Creating like, just I need to do more of it. I know that that's going to really help me in this next phase, like just creating music, creating books, like just create, Nashima. Create, because you got a lot of energy. You need to do something with it. So yeah, I think that's about it. I'm about to go. I don't want to carry this out too long, but maybe I can break this down some more. I just want to go ahead and get it out there. It might help somebody, who knows. See ya, bye.